Hey, this is Amit from Fisherman. Today, I want to talk about what platform or tool to use for your business website. Now, there's a ton of options out there, everything from your Squarespace and Wix or your agency or companies like Fisherman to get a website up and running for your business. And it can be very difficult to know what you should do. So I want to talk a little bit about the differences, the pros, the cons, the costs associated with basically three core categories of how you can get a website. Category number one, DIY platforms. Do-it-yourself platforms where you can drag and drop and build your own website and manage it from there. Category number two, agencies. Groups of people that you can hire to build that website of your dreams for you. And category three, we'll use Fisherman as an example, but category three are the hybrid solutions like Fisherman that are going to find a little bit of both from the DIY category as well as the agency category. Let's dive in. Category one, DIY platforms. So these are the do-it-yourself solutions like Wix and Squarespace, WordPress, Webflow. Strikingly, there are so many platforms out there where you can build your own website. Maybe you've tried to do one of these before, or at least have heard of them, and are curious about, well, how difficult is it actually to build a website on this? And should I do it? And which platform should I use? So typically from a cost perspective, the DIY platforms are going to run you anywhere between $20 and $100 per month, depending on the platform. And it depends on what types of add-ons and plugins you're going to use on that platform. So a little bit of background for a DIY platform, again, you're going to have to build it yourself. There's usually some templates that you can start with. From there, you'll add your own content. You can drag and drop, add in new widgets and components based on what you're looking for. And you can always make changes to that site. A few pros are you have a lot of freedom. So, if you're looking to make something a very specific way, you have the ability to use the tools that they provide you and build exactly what you're looking for. On top of that, they're not that expensive, so they can be relatively low risk to try out. You can build for a couple hours and you realize it's not for you, no problem. Usually you don't pay anything to get started. You only start paying once you take that website live or start using specific features. So it can be a pretty low risk to just try it out, and it's pretty low cost. On the con side, a lot of times it's a lot more technically intensive than they make it seem. For a lot of folks, if you're technically savvy or you have some design sensibility, or you've got a lot of time on your hands to tinker around and build a website yourself, it can be a great solution to use a DIY platform. But for everyone else, people who are maybe not the most technically savvy and don't have that much time to mess around and don't really care for exactly what that thing is going to look like, a DIY platform might not be the solution for you because it can require a lot of those things. Check out the next video where I share another way to get your website built that may seem like the easiest, but is actually not.